Just showing you how I made this white and orange Motorama toy grade buggy into at least the hobby grade electronics and a 3S lipo, so it's a little bit faster. And here's a vintage Tamiya or Tamiya bigwig 1/10 scale, so you can see this buggy is actually a little bit longer wheelbase, so it's pretty big. So always the hardest part is the servo, and there was no flat spot, so I just used hot glue and then a couple of zip ties to secure it. So that's a little micro servo. Then a 3S capable ESC, just a cheap unbranded one. And then I've got a 3S lipo battery, because this used to have 9.6 volt battery, and fully charged they're almost 11 volts, and then these fully charged are almost 12, so it's only a couple volt increase, but it gives you a lot of snap. It really takes off in the beginning, whereas those NiCad or lithium ion 9.6 packs, it takes a little while to get up to speed. So this isn't really as fast as I thought it would be. I have a big 1/10 scale Nico that has a 2-speed gearbox, and that definitely is faster than this one. I'll have to GPS this one someday. I already GPS the Nico, but yeah, easy to just splice the wires into the motor. And then I just got Velcro underneath my receiver, and this is a little budget hobby grade transmitter, 4-channel. And then because I kind of moved the receiver around from one toy grade to another, so yeah, just a servo horn and then a screw coming up from the bottom of the existing tie rod or pull rod into the servo horn, and then the mounting it's always a little bit different. Sometimes I use like a little block of wood or something. I do have a 3D printer, but I mean, it takes longer to figure out something that way than to build this whole buggy. So hot glue works good. If the servo ever dies, just a hair dryer, get it really hot. It'll come out of there, dig out all the glue, and put a different one in and hot glue again. So hot glue is nice for that because it's reusable. You know, if you do super glue, you're probably cracking and breaking stuff when you're trying to get it apart. So up next is a little run video. It's got a lot of power off the line. It spins, does donuts and all that. It's just not as fast as I thought it would be. I actually got this for free. It was an online thrift store, and it was only a few dollars. And when I got it delivered, the rear axle was cracked, so I don't know, shipping or whatever. So I showed photos to the store, and they said just they would refund my money, even the shipping cost. You know, instead of sending it back to them, they'd have to pay shipping back and all that stuff. So got it 100% free. And then at the crack, I took some pieces of t-shirt and dipped them in 2-part epoxy so they're soaked, and then I put it on there after sanding it a little bit to give it something to stick to. So I kind of made my own fiberglass repair kit basically, and I think it's strong, you know, because the t-shirt spreads out over everything, and I did a couple layers, and it's fine. I won't take it over big jumps or anything. So thanks a lot for watching. Maybe you can subscribe, and we'll keep doing videos on affordable stuff. I also like the hobby grade. This is vintage, so I'm not just into toy grade, but something to do here, I guess. And then when it eventually wears out and it's junk, then I just pull out my stuff and put it in another one. So thanks a lot.